Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, obviously, I've done listicles before for PvE, PvP, exotic armors, taking a very data-oriented approach to things, making the spreadsheets, the calculations, and all this stuff very objective. But today, we're taking a very subjective opinion, talking about my favorite, most fun weapons for all the exotic weapons in Destiny 2. Now again, super subjective. You're gonna have the weapons that you think are gonna most fun for you, then I have my weapons the most fun that I'm gonna think of, you know? And that's what we're doing here today. And in case you haven't heard of it, this is Tier Maker. It's actually a website called, believe it or not, Tier Maker, where you can actually very easily make tier lists for whatever you want. It's very easy, you just drag and drop pictures, put them wherever you want, name these things whatever you want, and make, you know, tier lists. And you can share them with people for what you like. And oftentimes, a lot of this stuff is already made. I just have to look up Destiny 2 exotic weapons and it just came up. First of all, we're gonna change these tier names because this is boring. We want fun. For that first one, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend definitely feels like a good one, something that I hate to be around. There's no point. You know what? I can be much more inclusive. Hold on. Here we go. Definitely more inclusive. It includes more than just the binary genders. It includes everybody. And you know, I'm reading it out now. It says Crazy Exo. We might as well just make it Exo. Like at this point, it's more of a Destiny 2 meme. There we go. Anybody who skips this section is gonna be hella confused though. For this one, pretty self-explanatory. For the next one, promise me, whenever you read this one out, to read it like a Valley Girl. Whatever. Another self-explanatory one, but in case you didn't know, sometimes when you're using a weapon, or you're just doing something you really enjoy, and then you finally get what you want, you just ba-ba! And that's what it's for. And I will be sad if I have to explain this last one. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, add it to the dictionary. Why not? That's gonna bite me in the bum one day. I hope it does anyways. Right, so with the tiers established, let's get started. First and foremost, Ace of Spades. Not only an effective weapon, but definitely a Bobop tier weapon. A lot of fun, you get your radar, reloads fast, explosions, extra damage, incredible range, great recoil. There's really nothing to dislike about this weapon other than it's an exotic. And I don't know if you notice this, they're all exotic. Yo, Cerberus though, I gotta say, not an effective weapon. A lot of people might be surprised here, but shooting an automatic shotgun, which is what this is, it's fun. Okay, all right, so anything with explosives here most likely is gonna be going up to the top. Definitely something like Deathbringer, you know what, like 1K voices, one of the first, oh yeah, we got here, definitely worth its snuff and gold. When it comes to something like Divinity, not really that fun. Not a crazy exo, but definitely not something I would consider really that fun. You can use it in certain combos like that new Thunder Crash exotic armor piece and combine it with it, and that's cool, but it's effective and not fun. I gotta admit, kind of fun. It's like a whatever, you know? Likewise, Ariana's incredible. Probably one of the best PvE weapons in the game. Whatever when it comes to fun. Oh, you know what? I missed one. Colony. Boom. One of the most fun weapons in the game. Not effective at all, but shooting grenades that walk on the ground, walls, and ceilings and just go towards targets, that is a cool weapon, and I will support it to the end of my days. Oh, you know what? Actually, Skyburners does have the auto-locking, extended mags. The bad reload time kind of ruins it, but you know what? I'm gonna put that one at a okay. Maybe this is a bit bad for me to say, but it's okay. Telesto. Anything with explosives, man, I'm telling you. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves a first Crazy Exo. I would not want to use this weapon in any scenario whatsoever. You may like the weapon. Don't get me wrong. I don't. You know, even though Hard Light does bounce around a lot, that is pretty fun. And before it used to do a lot more damage from bouncing, it's more of a kind of laughable at this point. Yo, Acreus. That's a Bobop weapon. You shoot one shot with this heavy shotgun. You shoot out like 13, 14 pellets and you kill everything in front of you. Oh, it's good. Monarch. Yeah. Yeah, it's not very fun. Sunshot, definitely a very, very fun weapon. Not something I use that frequently. Definitely on par with the Ace of Spades. Just being able to explode everything. They die, they more explode. Wish for the Worm, probably one of the most unfun weapons in the game. It requires a lot of skill. You get some good damage and you have to get every headshot in a row, and it's anxiety, right? It's not fun. It's fun to win. It's not fun to use. Yo. Eye of Another World. No, Eye of Tomorrow. What's Eye of Another? Oh, that's the exotic armor. Yeah, okay. Eyes of Tomorrow. If you haven't gotten it from the DSC raid, you should get it, or at least you should try for it. You shoot 6 rockets that all lock on. Lament is actually a lot of fun. The fact that you swing big AoEs on top of it doing an incredible amount of damage is a lot of fun. However, you know, it's not like a Kool-Aid level. Wardcliff Coil. Shooting a shotgun rocket. I really don't need to say more about shotgun rockets, right? I've forgotten what this weapon is called. It's more of like a whatever. You get some good damage, don't get me wrong, it's whatever. Minigun weapon, fact that it reloads off of ammo on the ground, okay. Sleeper Simulate, honestly, again, one of the more fun weapons in the game. Some people really have to go back and try this weapon. It used to actually be like top 3, top 5 DPS in the game, and then a lot of swords started appearing in the neck of the woods. Still good damage, just nowhere near the top 10 anymore. Yo, Monte Carlo, that's an okay. Not the most fun directly, but being able to just get tons of melees and just from damage and not kills, and then more damage with the almost swashbuckler-like effect, it's fun to use, it's easy, it's a 600, it's very stable, exotic tier stats. Great weapon to use. You know, I'm looking at the Tex Mechanica options, and Tex Mechanica weapons are a lot of fun. I'm also now realizing that the Dead Man's Tale and the Taku's thing is not even on the list. I'll add those in post, I guess. When it comes to Tex Mechanica, they're always a lot of fun. Last Word, definitely an MK. It runs out of ammo pretty quickly, but you get to fire that real fast, do tons of damage. Huckleberry, a Babot for sure. Maybe even a Kool-Aid, being able to get those stacks of Rampage, fire faster as you hold the trigger down, and you get magazine ammo when you get kills, and you get more ammo with the Catalyst. A lot of fun. Definitely something that's difficult in the highest level, but definitely fun. Yo, Wave Splitter, kind of a love-hate relationship with. I gotta be honest with you, sometimes it's like, and sometimes it's like, you know, in PvP, a lot of people don't expect it, but this one, okay, it's fun. It's, you know what? It's a bop. Sometimes it really bops. Teraba, definitely another bop kind of weapon. It is also effective. I think I put it like 8 or 9 for my PvE special, or primaries, and it, you know, it's an exotic primary. I always tell people to stay away, and yet I put it here because you can do like 10 times the damage just by activating the beast thing, and I think that that's incredible. Yo, okay, special shout out to this Prospector. It definitely deserves an MK for one reason and one reason only. Did you guys know, as you're putting a rally flag down, if you shoot a grenade launcher at your feet, as that little circle finishes around the thing, your guy still puts a rally flag down in a weird angle in the sky. If you do it with Prospector with a lot of grenades, the thing just goes into the stratosphere. You get to the point where your allies literally cannot get the flag because it's way too tall. True story, I've done it many times. And that is actually the only reason why I still have a Prospector in my bank, just to mess with my raid teams. Izanagi's Burden. It's difficult to understand what fun means. It is a cannon. You run out of ammo pretty quickly, and if you miss, you feel bad. I would say it's more of a whatever when it comes to fun, because it has potential. It really does. Oh, yo. Trinity Ghoul. That's a bop, especially if you get the Catalyst. Any arc kill gives you that lightning rod. So literally every single shot, if you're getting kills, you keep shooting out lightning rod, and it's a lot of fun. Count the number of times I say the word fun in this video. It's not a fun number of times. Those count, by the way. Worldline 0. Yeah. Before, when it made you go fast, that was cool, but Xenophage. A lot of fun. Explosive rounds. Does lots of damage. A lot of ammo in the mag. Good to go. Yo, I can't believe I didn't see this sooner. Witherhoard. Definitely either number 1 or number 2. Really close to the most fun weapon in the game, in my opinion, especially when you get the Catalyst. Being able to just dump stuff all over the battlefield. Auto-loading in your pocket. Increased handling. Definitely worth it. You know, people are asking, should I get the Witherhoard? Yes, you should get the Witherhoard. I know it sucks to get, but you should get it. But obviously first, get Arianas. But when it comes to fun, Witherhoard, yeah. Thunderlord, that's decently fun. I would put it in the era of not as good, but it's okay. Yeah, lots of lightning strikes, extra damage. It fires faster as you hold the trigger down. That's the definition of some good times. Symmetry. Symmetry is a bit weird. It can be fun. Once you get up to the max stacks, then you're just like, oh my god, I'm just killing everything with my shot. And also, again, auto-aim is a lot of fun. It reduces a lot of mental effort, on my opinion, but it's whatever most of the time. Prometheus Lance. Could be cool, not so much. You know, again, it's based on your preference, but the bubble doesn't really do anything. I wish it did something more. Hawkmoon did definitely get my butt handed to me in Destiny 1 a lot by that weapon. I have nightmares about it, but it's just so cool. Why can there not be a coolness factor in fun? I think it's good. What's this thing called? Rose? No. What's this thing called? Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, so I don't understand why you would expect me to, you know. Yo, Risk Runner definitely deserving a Kool-Aid level. Cause hear me out. I have said constantly that Risk Runner is not a good weapon. I don't think it's a bad weapon, but I definitely think it's a fun weapon. Being able to resist half of arc damage, being able to hit yourself with a pulse grenade to activate that lightning thing, or just have the lightning thing innately from arc damage, and doing tons of lightning stuff, it's like Trinity Ghoul in an SMG form. And that's a lot of fun. Lord of Wolves, it's fun until you run out of ammo, which happens in like 8 seconds. So, no, I would put it on an MK level. Graviton Lance! It has an explosion thing, but it does next to no damage. Thorn, yeah, not really that fun. Using it with, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Using it with that gauntlet with the Warlock, a lot of fun. Without it, not so much. Fourth Horseman shoots really, really fast. Enemies gain their health back, and then you have to reload for like 5-10 seconds. I'm sorry, the reload really hurts it. Truth Teller, you have proximity rockets, 3 in the tube, and it's a big boy rocket. That's okay. That's okay. Vigilance Wing, more of a PvP weapon, 5 burst. It's effective, it's useful. Not really that fun. Bad Juju, very similar. Not really that fun, however, gives you supers. That's pretty cool. Yo, I totally forgot about Chaperone. I was talking about Tex Mechanica. Yo, this weapon, I gotta put it in Babop for like a couple of reasons, first of all. But the first and main reason is the fact that when you reload, you get to that final shot and you spin the gun around, you hear a whipping sound. Whoosh, sometimes it's the little things, like the new weapon, Dead Man's Tale, the fact that like you get that ×5 chaining thing and you hear doo-doo-doo. Oh! the noise. The noise is good. It's fun. Can you honestly tell me when you're using a lever action revolver and you're getting headshots and you hear the Western theme go off and you don't feel like a badass? Nah, Dead Man's Tale, I would probably put that one in MK because the music and the thing is fun. Outside of launching your friends like out of the stratosphere by, you know, launching yourself in it, I don't care, right? Ruinous Effigy makes those balls that make big explosions and big damage around you in defense. That's cool. It's kind of whatever sometimes, you know, when it comes to direct damage, but it's cool. I feel like half of this video, I'm just trying to defend things for being cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to be fun, and sometimes it's even fun to be cool. Tractor Cannon. Ooh, this one is one I've been thinking about for a while. Where does Tractor Cannon lie? Because in my opinion, the Wardcliff Coil makes people launch through the stratosphere a lot more than, you know, this gun does. But it does boop. It does boop. I'll put it on a whatever. It's not the best. Sometimes some people will probably say it's the best, but trust me, you hit a knight or a big boy with a Wardcliff Coil, you watch him just ping across the room. Tractor Cannon ain't even close. This one, Traveler's Judgment. No, Traveler's Beseechment. Beseechment. Where did I get Beseechment? No, what is this thing called? Traveler's Judgment is the sidearm. Traveler's Chosen! Traveler's Chosen. Traveler's Chosen is a lot of fun. You get ability energy, you know, grenade and melee, and I think you also get class item from every one of your kills, and if you get higher level kills, like Guardians, that's 3 times. You get ×3. That's a lot of ability energy, works really well with builds, and kind of a fun, I would say sidearms are kind of fun to use a lot of the time, so I would put it on whatever. Jade Rabbit. Just don't care. It has legendary tier perks. What do I do with it? It's just a scout rifle with good stats. For this one, Wishender, right? Yeah, I think it's Wishender. You can see enemies through walls, and the broadside perk does a lot of damage, leaving the enemy. And sometimes it bops, but for the most time, it's kind of whatever. Maybe even like a Yoden. Yo. Again, explosive weapons. They kind of take the cake sometimes with this stuff. Explosives are fun! Merciless did finally get fixed. It was broken for like over a year where it didn't fire faster, and you know, when you have a target sitting there that can take all those shots and you just start revving up those, it can get some fun. Bastion, even better. I would put Bastion on a bop level, especially in Crucible. Being able to kill an enemy in like maybe one and a little bit more of your 3-round burst is, you kill supers. And killing supers is fun. Heir Apparent, that's kind of whatever. I thought it would be better, personally. You know, ever since we complained about Sweet Business not really doing that well in the meta, it kind of fell short in some ways, but it's a whatever. It's not terrible. It's fun, it's got shield, it's damage, whatever. Duality, being able to switch between slug and having that buckshot and the extra damage and reloading a clip at a time. Being able to reload really quickly is often the difference maker of whether I like a weapon or not. I would say that's pretty okay. I might even put it in Babop, but I just don't use it enough to feel it Babop. All right, so we're getting to the end here. Really not a lot of things that I really like that much. You know, No Time to Explain does have that portal thing. Borealis sometimes can be pretty fun. I would say it's MK level because you can get double damage by hitting the enemy with the right type, and that's cool. Being able to just go use that thing and go, hey, bop your shield, bop your health. That's good. That's good stuff right there. And I hear that you can still autoload it with Transverse It, which is pretty cool. That's double damage for all of its ammo. Yo, okay, this is not really lending to its credence. This gun! The Tommy gun! What is it called? Oh my god, what is it called? Oh, it's just Tommy's matchbook. I thought it was something else entirely. I was confusing it with one of the other weapons. You do extra damage by taking damage. Combine that with Devour, it's pretty fun. I personally would still use like a sidearm. You probably get decent amount of damage with a sidearm, but it's fun. I would put it as an MK. I really would. Devil's Ruin. Laser! Okay. Mida Multi-Tool. 100 aim assistance. Radar while aiming down sights. Faster fire rate. This one's okay. Again, it kind of blurs between, you know, goodness and funness, but sometimes ease of use becomes fun. And lastly, we do have the Two-Tailed Fox. My brain just said Jade. It is actually one of the Jade Rabbit series of weapons, but this is Two-Tailed Fox. Again, I said I liked explosives, but this one is kind of slow, chunky, and it like hovers in front of you, and it's not terrible. Let me get this wrong. It's close to being MK, but it's not MK as MKs, right? And that's pretty much it. That's my tier list. Obviously, you could skip through the video to this point, just see what my tier lists are, but the reasons behind it, you're gonna like. So if you did skip, go check that out. There's some fun stuff along the way. One thing I can definitely say for sure, that these weapons are weapons that I use pretty frequently and I love using. And I can definitely, when referring to my crazy ex, I would imagine, you know, that person would in fact use these kind of weapons. And I would be like, good, take them. Just take them. That's gonna be the end of it. I hope you guys did enjoy. This is obviously something different, so please let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more of these. Leave a like, subscribe for more, all that weird stuff people tell you to do. And also, let me know what you think of the format, having a face cam, doing the tier list maker. Maybe we can do something for another one. Maybe Warlock, Titan, Hunter armors. Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, as always, huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Without their help, videos like this really wouldn't be possible. Specifically, it's more of the spreadsheet stuff, but I do like to give them shout outs all the time and read this list as fast as possible. So here we go. Big thank you to Medibudu, Mom Dash, Shadow Moon, Joe Smith, Monday, Natalie Happens, Steve Bachman, Russian Rare, Remain Showing. Oh, it was so close on the first try. Medibudu, Mom Dash, Shadow Moon, Joe Smith, Monday, Natalie Happens, Steve Bachman, Justin Rare, Remain Medibudu, Mom Dad, Shadow Moon, Joe Smith, Monday, Natalie Halpin, Steve Bachman, Justin Herrera, Raymond Showman, Unipanther, let's freaking go! Thank you for the support. And of course, my name's been Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.